Ampla aggregates data from collection points all around your facility, so you can see information about what's going on in your plant. Ampla displays the data in the results grid of Production Analyst. You can filter the data in the results grid to adjust the records you want to view. In this video, you will learn how to use Ampla Production Analyst to apply filters and grouping to the results grid, and how to choose columns for display in the results grid. First, make sure that Production Analyst is open. Today we will focus on how to filter downtime data. A downtime event is an event that captures information around why production stopped or runs below a target rate. First, in the module toolbar, click the Downtime button. Notice that the results grid and available locations in the Select Hierarchy panel change to focus on downtime events. Let's filter the results grid. On the toolbar, click Filter Builder. The Filter Builder dialog box appears. You can use the Filter Builder to create data queries. When you run the query, only the data that satisfies the selections you made in the Filter Builder displays in the results grid. The Filter Builder contains different options depending on the current module and view. You can use the checkboxes at the top of the Filter Builder to select the types of records that you want to include in the results grid. Select Confirmed to see all confirmed downtime records. Click Last Modified to open the Period Selection dialog box. From the Select Period list, select Custom Dates. Enter a starting and ending date and time, and click OK. Click Cause Location to open the Location Selection dialog box. Select the location of the place where the downtime event occurred, then click OK. Click Cause to open the Cause Filter Selection dialog box. Select the checkboxes next to the causes that you want to see in the results grid, then click OK. Click Classification to open the Classification Filter Selection dialog box. Select the checkboxes next to the classifications that you want to see in the results grid and click OK. The more filters that you apply, the more specific the data in the results grid becomes. Click Find Now. The results grid displays the data result from a combination of the selected module, view, hierarchy, and the filters you selected in the Filter Builder. You can click the New Search button in the Filter Builder to clear the filters and apply new filters. Next, we'll group data in the results grid. You can use grouping to see records grouped by header to help understand your data. Right-click a column header and then click Show Grouping pane. The grouping pane appears. Click and drag column headers into the grouping pane to group your data by that column. To add a second level of grouping, drag another column header into the grouping pane. The records are grouped by the selected column headers. Expand each grouping to view the records. To ungroup the records, click and drag the column headers out of the grouping pane. The fields that display in the results grid are the default fields for the selected module. Finally, we'll look at how you can choose which fields to see in the results grid. Right-click in the results grid and click Show Fields. The column chooser appears. Select the checkbox for the fields you want to display and clear the checkbox for the fields you do not want to display, and then click OK. The results grid updates to show only those fields that you selected for display. And that wraps up the basics of how to filter the results grid in Ampla Production Analyst. Hope you enjoyed this short video. Thanks for watching. For more information about Ampla and available training, contact your local Schneider Electric representative.